Okay, let's have some real talk. You know how I love a good chat. And today we are talking about words. English can be a tricky thing, can't it? You see a long word and your brain just wants to take a nap. I've been there, believe me. You're reading something and bam! A word you've never seen before stops you right in your tracks. It feels like hitting a wall. But what if I told you there's a secret? A little trick to make those big, scary words feel like old friends. It's like having a key that unlocks a whole new world of understanding. Well, lean in because I'm about to spill the tea. The real magic is in breaking them down. Think of words like a Lego set. You have these little building blocks, and once you know what each block does, you can build anything. These blocks are called root words, prefixes, suffixes. Trust me on this one. Learning about these little pieces is going to change the game for you. First things first, let's talk about the foundation. Every big, fancy building needs a strong foundation, right? Well, words are the same way. The foundation of a word is called the root. This is the main part that holds the basic meaning. It's the heart and soul. Think of it like the main ingredient in a recipe. You can add other things to it, but that main ingredient gives it its core flavor. Let's look at an easy one. How about the root word port? It comes from Latin and it means to carry. You have transport, which means to carry something from one place to another. You have portable, which means something is easy to carry around, like a portable speaker. See? That one little root port helps you understand a whole family of words. Here's another one, the root spect. This one means to look or to see. How about inspect? That means to look at something closely. Or spectator, which is someone who watches a game or a show. There's also respect, which means to look up to someone. The meaning might shift a little, but that core idea of looking is always there. It's like a little breadcrumb trail leading you straight to the meaning. So, the next time you see a word that looks intimidating, don't panic. Take a deep breath and look for the root. It's usually tucked right in the middle. If you can spot that root, you're already halfway there. It's your secret weapon. Learning just a few common roots can unlock hundreds of words. It's like having a cheat sheet for the English language. And honey, I am all about finding those helpful shortcuts. You got this. Alright, so we've got our foundation, our root word. Now let's add a little spice at the beginning. These are called prefixes. A prefix is a small word part that you stick onto the front of a root word. Think of it like putting on a different hat. The hat doesn't change who you are, but it can change your look. A prefix works the same way. It changes the meaning of the root word. Let's take that root port, which means to carry. Now let's add the prefix trans to the front. The prefix trans means across. So when you put them together, you get transport. What does that mean? To carry across. You carry something across town. The prefix gave the root word a direction. It's so simple when you break it down like that, isn't it? Let's try another one. How about the prefix un? This is a super common one, and it usually means not or the opposite of. Let's use a simple word like happy. If you're feeling the opposite of happy, you get unhappy. See? It completely flipped the meaning. Or think about the word do. If you want to reverse something you did, you undo it. That little un prefix is a game changer. So, prefixes are like little signposts at the beginning of a word. They give you extra information. When you see a word, look at the very beginning. Do you see re? Do you see pre? Do you see un? Those are your prefixes. Knowing just a handful of these can help you understand so many more words. It's all about working smarter, not harder, honey. We've talked about the beginning and the middle, so you know what's next. It's time for the grand finale, the suffix. A suffix is the little word part that you add to the end of a root word. If a prefix is like putting on a hat, a suffix is like putting on shoes. It completes the outfit. Suffixes are amazing because they can change what a word does. They can turn an adjective into a noun. Let's start with a really useful suffix, a full. This suffix means full of. So if you take the word joy and add full to the end, you get joyful, which means full of joy. If you take the word care and add full, you get careful, meaning you are full of care when you do something. It's a beautiful way to turn a thing into a description. It's like adding color to a black and white drawing. Another great suffix to know is less. This one is the exact opposite of full. It means without. So if you are feeling fear, but then you become brave, you are fearless, without fear. If you have no hope, you are hopeless. See how adding that one little piece completely changes the situation? It tells you something is missing. Suffixes can also tell you what kind of word it is. For example, suffixes like or ist often mean a person who does something. A teacher is a person who teaches, a painter is a person who paints, an artist is a person who creates art. These endings are clues that you're talking about a person and their job or hobby. So, pay attention to the end of the word. That little suffix is giving you a big hint. It's the perfect finishing touch. Now you know about all the building blocks, the prefix at the beginning, the root in the middle, the suffix at the end. Let's be word architects and build a big, beautiful word together. Let's start with our good old root, port. It means to carry. Now let's add a prefix. How about him? It means into. So now we have import. It means to carry something into a country. We're not done yet. Let's add a suffix. Let's add ation. It means the act or process of doing something. Put it all together now. What do you get? Importation. Look at that. We broke a long word into 3 easy pieces. You didn't have to memorize it. You built it. Let's try another one. Not, comfort, a state of ease. Able, can be done. Put them together and you get uncomfortable, not able to be at ease. See, you are a natural at this. This is why learning about these parts is so incredible. It makes reading less of a chore and more of a fun puzzle. When you see a word like unbelievable, you don't freeze. Your brain says, I see not. I see believe, I see able, can be done. So it means something that cannot be believed. You figured it out by yourself. This skill makes you a more confident reader and a better speller, because you understand word structure. So let's wrap this up. Big words are just small parts stuck together. Root, the main meaning, prefix. The beginning part that changes the meaning, suffix. The ending part that changes the word's job. By knowing these parts, you can unlock thousands of words. You have the key now. You are powerful. You are smart. You are ready to shine. Tip: find one new word every day, just one. Don't just look up the meaning, break it down. Keep practicing, keep building, keep being fabulous. You've got this. Now go out there and show the world your word power.